And we're back. Oh, let's go. So this very easy game.
Yes. Did you know this game was hard before we started out? Like, are you trolling me right now?
No, genuinely did not know.
Okay.
Blind spot in my Nintendo lore.
Yeah, you seem to know a little bit more about Donkey Kong than I originally thought. What with their okay?
I know
so
that he's
Donkey
actually
Kong
a monkey
is...
and not a donkey.
Yes. Well, he's not a monkey. He's an ape.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Primate.
Wait, aren't monkeys primates? Primates?
Maybe yes. Monkeys are primates, and gorillas are apes,
That makes sense.
and chimpanzees are monkeys.
And we evolved from all of them.
Or specific ones. I don't think we evolved from a marmoset.
What the hell's a marmoset?
A tiny little furry monkey.
You could have just been making that up and I would have believed you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know the difference between alligators and crocodiles?
What?
Alligators will see you later, and crocodiles will see you in a while.
Hey. I don't like this little frog guy.
Why not? I think he's pretty.
He's poisonous.
Well, he can't help that.
On.
It's the way the good Lord or the universe or whatever made him. And
Can I not break this one on him?
I suppose if you could, you would have by now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, well,
Son of a...
You know what you can do while you're on him is get hit by coconuts. Why does, like, Donkey Kong's, like... Go back to that game over screen real quick.
I'd rather not.
His pecs look, like, super well rendered for some reason.
As they should. He's a donkey. That's a monkey.
And a
also
Kong.
an ape.
And also, why is his name Donkey Kong? Is it just
Part of the
because
Kong family.
does that make him related to King Kong? Like, is he the king? Is that the title? Is Donkey his title?
Well, Nintendo was sued by Universal over that.
How long ago?
I don't know.
Oh, it was just last year.
80s, 70s. All the hits from the 80s, the 70s, the 90s, and today.
Yeah. Just like,
So you see,
that
this
one
Cranky Kong, he was the original.
Donkey Kong.
What is that on his house?
So, okay, so if King Kong, his title is king, that's his, like, official title.
That's his honorific.
So, then his name is Kong, right? Or
That's my assumption.
or is it like the whole thing? Like the Dalai Lama. Like, that's not his name, that's just the title,
Yeah.
right? So, like,
Have you ever heard how they pick the next Dalai Lama?
no. But
It's
I
like,
do
they use
know
like certain toys, and if like the kid plays with these certain toys, again, I'm not an expert. I could be wrong about pretty much everything I say. But if he picks these certain like this rattle, you know, he has a more higher propensity to be the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama.
Interesting.
Same way they pick the new pope.
I do know that the new pope was picked in like a record short time, I think. Like, usually the conclave lasts quite a bit longer than it did.
It should have been like that movie Conclave.
I am unfamiliar.
I was just gonna say something, but it's a spoiler. I won't say it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for anybody. Certainly not me.
Certainly.
Those birds were minding their own business, and then you just got fired out of a cannon at Mach fuck right at their face.
Mach fuck. They just set me up for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just killed his parents. I think he's owed one. Have you seriously not earned another life?
No. Okay, that's not even fair.
Are we even gonna finish this game, bro? This is embarrassing.
At this point, it's
Oh?
a personal challenge.
Oh!
What the hell?
That was a skill issue. Bro.
I should just keep doing the same
No,
thing over
bro.
and over.
No! Boom. Boom. Hey. Secret? Secrets?
Secret.
Oh, they
That's
spit
no
out bananas.
fun. What
You
the
got
hell?
killed in the bonus room. They stole that from Sonic with the rings.
Wait, what?
The barrels with the bouncing off the things and grabbing things. It's like when Sonic hits a ring and then he like zips to another ring and then he zips to another ring.
Oh, the hedgehog.
Yeah. Who did you think I meant? The restaurant owner?
Yeah,
Sonic? John Sonic?
Sonic Johnson.
Yeah, Sonic Johnson. Yeah, you've never met John Sonic, dude? Bro, he is fast, and he's always listening to the butt rock. It's great.
Has Sonic the restaurant ever done a collaboration with Sonic the character?
Honestly, it would not surprise me if they hadn't. Because I feel like somebody up in the CEO's like boardroom probably said, it's a little too on the nose.
I mean, they would be leaving money on the table if they didn't do a crossover. And Sega will cross over with anything if there's dollars.
Sega?
Yeah.
Do they still own Sonic?
Yes.
But they don't even make consoles anymore.
They
They still
own
make
property.
games. They still exist and make games and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought they like sold that shit off to Nintendo.
No.
Oh. Because wait, wasn't their last system like the Dreamcast or something?
Their last system was the Sega Saturn.
Oh, that was after the Dreamcast?
No, I'm kidding. It was the Dreamcast.
Oh. So
I had a
say-
Dreamcast.
I had a friend who had a Dreamcast, and I remember the only game he had for it that was even remotely fun was this game where you played as a mosquito.
You're thinking of Mr. Mosquito, and that's a PlayStation 2 game.
Okay, then it was this game where you flew around as a toy plane. You flew around in like
Okay.
a room as like something, and it was like inside of a house, and it kind of looked like a bedroom, so I thought maybe it was the mosquito game. But I remember flying around in like a toy airplane or something. And that's it. The controller was uncomfortable to hold.
Yeah, terrible controller.
It was weird.
Worse than the GameCube controller.
Dude, the GameCube controller is it breaks the Geneva Convention's like rules on cruel and unusual punishment.
I'm a Nintendo apologist. I've literally held Nintendo stock. I won't even defend it.
Why do you no longer own Nintendo stock?
I sold it when, like, around the beginning of the pandemic when Animal Crossing came out and their sales shot up.
Oh, did you make anything?
I did.
Nice.
It's
Good for
a
you.
decent investment.
Good for you. You should have bought more and then sold it when they announced the Switch 2. Because I bet their stock jumped up quite a bit just then.
People
But then their
people
stock
who are
also-
watching this video probably are on the Switch 6 by now.
Oh yeah, yeah, because nobody is watching this.
Once we get super popular and people will be like, what's their old stuff like?
Yeah, like Game Grumps who? I want to watch Sam and Tim. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Those beavers, man, okay, you just walked off the edge.
Yeah, that was me. That was my bad. I'll own up to that one.
How? No, you did not make it into that barrel. I know that for a fact. That barrel's got a big hitbox. It seems like. Ooh, lucky.
Lucky, but I'm using save states. I wish I could dap someone up as cool as that.
I mean, you could. You would just have to like put on a big ape costume. And then I think probably just for fun, like go run around a mental ward. I mean, they can't tase you through the gorilla suit, can they?
Probably.
It's got like padding. Wouldn't the taser just get stuck in the padding? It's not conductive.
You would think so.
I'm betting you could. I'm betting that's the hack. That's the new meta. Wear a gorilla suit when you commit crime. Speedrun jail time any %.
You should watch the rehearsal.
I have watched the rehearsal.
How far are you?
Like not far. It's
Don't even. Don't even. You can odd, but you don't even.
what'd you do?
I thought you were going to talk shit about Nathan Fielder.
No. It's just it didn't catch my attention right away, so I said I'd come back to it, and I haven't.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for things when I start them, and like I don't dislike the show. I just know like it's not the moment for me to watch it. And then I say I'll come back to it, and then like it's 10 weeks later, and I forgot about it.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Because everybody and their mother wants you to watch this show and that show, and I've got a list a mile long.
I'm too busy concentrating.
Yeah, no, you're focused. You're locked in. I went to go grab my water bottle, and I came back, and you were locked the fuck in.
I think I like this game.
I mean, you seem like you're enjoying it more, and as long as I don't talk to you, it looks like you're actually doing pretty well.
I wish I could get some more lives.
I mean, I think maybe it's like Mario, if you get like enough bananas. Like,
Bonanza.
because like in Mario, if you get 100 coins, you get another life, right?
Usually.
Yeah, so get 100 bananas. See what happens.
Who would win in a fight, 100 bananas or 100 men?
Absolutely the bananas.
That
Because I
the
think
100 girls thing's gonna.
well, okay,
date
actually
this.
no, that's not true. Because just like each man could eat a banana, and they would be over. But like
Oh,
if
for sure.
if one man had to eat 100 bananas, he would die of like potassium poisoning or something.
I think the science is still out.
I mean, your
potassium.
stomach would explode from just like too much banana.
Good.
And also, nobody likes bananas that much.
Fucking A. Oh, I almost.
I mean, I love banana
Yeah, fuck
pudding
it.
and
I need to go
banana
back
cream
around.
pie, and I like yeah, get the balloon. That's what you need to do. Get the balloon. That's there you go.
Finally.
That's what you should be using the save states for.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus.
Just Nintendo wouldn't put the save states in if they didn't want us to use it.
I mean, that is true. It's a feature. Because they know these games are stupid and hard.
Yeah.
Look at his little jig. I like his dance better than Diddy Kong's.
It is a great looking jig.
Like, how... I'm
Oh my
confused.
god, is that the Parthenon?
I think it might be. You're about to go meet Zeus and Heracles.
Am I gonna see the wonders of the world?
No, but you might also meet Testicles, Heracles' brother.
Alright, we're done. We're done with this.
But I was just about to tell you the legend of both of these.
Oh no.
Have you heard? He was cursed to push a giant walnut. up a hill for eternity.
If you guys want to click unsubscribe and dislike, I would not blame you.
The Legend of Bofidy's Nuts.
I remember when I got my dad with a Bofa, and he thought it was like the next
Updog
coming of the next big
dude
joke.
When Updog like came on the scene, my dad tried it on everybody. He heard some student at school say it, and he came home and he thought it was
school.
Yeah, my dad was an English teacher.
Oh yeah, I think I knew that.
So yeah, he came home and he was just like ecstatic. He thought it was the best thing ever, and
you would be too if you were that age.
I thought it was funny. I also thought it was funny, and I went to go tell my friends, but like he then proceeded to like still think it was the funniest thing ever, like for 10 years. Like he would still just like out of nowhere be like, man, it kind of smells like Updog in here.
Our friend group still quotes Borat and Austin Powers.
Well, yeah, I guess that is true.
But they're timeless.
True. But they are, yeah. No, I mean that's not.
I mean, even though
they're not on the
Austin
same
Powers actually takes place in a different time period,
yeah,
it's timeless.
You know what? That was very eloquent. And that was very foolish. As was that. I think you've got this, though. No, maybe not.
This is it.
I gotta keep my mouth shut, man. Every time I praise you, you immediately fuck up.
Just don't ever say anything good about me.
I rarely do.
Fuck.
And now I'm starting to see that I rarely should. Also, how the hell is he spinning and staying in that spot until you get there? And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, gotta go!
Nintendo physics.
Excuse me, I have an appointment.
Okay, listen.
No.
Hear me out.
Again, yes, I'm listening. I've been listening the whole time.
Yes, is my answer.
Of course.
Well, that was the Parthenon.
Yeah.
Orangutan.
It was very memorable. I'm gonna have just fond recollections of the Parthenon from that trip that we took together, Tim. You have 3 lives, Tim.
Yeah, but now I don't want to lose any of them.
Oh my
god. Just let me get Donkey Kong back.
Okay. And immediately lose Diddy Kong.
Donkey Kong is where it's at. He has a bongo game.
I see.
What other character has a bongo game?
I did play Donkey Konga. I did play that. That was one of my Donkey Kong experiences.
Never played it.
It was actually pretty fun. It was, a predecessor to Guitar Hero. Like, it was one of the first rhythm games that I, got to play as a kid. And then DDR. I played DDR.
Of course you played DDR.
I love DDR. I played it on like one of those shitty, annoying, like foldable like mats in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Like
those plastic ones
that like slid across the fucking floor when you were playing and like absolutely sucked. Yeah. And I didn't complain about it.
Back then, we didn't complain about games.
Well, no, back then, I just, like, that was what I had to deal with. I think about it now, and I'm like, how the fuck did I, like, just put up with that shit?
All right. Okay. Jump. Am I missing something? What am I missing?
Well, you could go down and get the O.
Oh, don't you know it?
So, what you're doing is just like running straight off the edge. I think that guy has like a power-up. I think he can like flutter, like Kirby. Kirby can like...
Oh my god, he's a flutterer.
Yeah, see? So now you can go get that O. You can get the O.
How did you know that?
Because I saw you do it by accident for like half a second. And I was like, hey, wait a second. Oh, see, but you
I'm
gotta,
not even gonna try to get it.
gotta do it just no, but get the O, dude. It's right there. It's
Not
not
worth it.
even. It's right there.
Not worth it. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That thing terrified me.
That came out of nowhere, and it is bright red and rotund. Oh wait, no, he's not. It's just the way the barrel looks next to him. He's beefy for sure, though. Hey, a fucking keg, dude.
I feel like I could relate to orangutans.
Do you know a measurement for a barrel of wine?
What's that?
A butt.
Like
So-
B-U-T-T-E?
No, like BUTT.
Wow.
And so, like, you can actually, like, physically have a buttload of something.
Ma'am, I would like a buttload.
Of wine, please. Yeah, I'll take a buttload of your finest Malbec.
And
And a steak every night for the next 3 weeks.
a measurement of Schlitz malt liquor is ass. I would like an ass glass of...
Malt liquor in general is quite repulsive.
I've never actually drank malt liquor.
My friends and I used to, like, do Edward 40 hands with, like,
What?
King Cobras and...
Hold on. You can't just say that without
What?
Edward 40 hands.
Have you never done Edward 40 hands?
No.
I didn't make it up. I can't remember what
I don't know
it
if this is a shocker to you, but I was never cool enough to hang out with kids that did
also you're
drugs and beer.
Also, you're not much of a drinker. I always forget that until I bring it up. Yeah, no.
I was
so
busy watching the
Edward-
latest episode of Monday Night Raw.
Edward 40 hands is this awesome party thing where, like, you get two 40s and then you have somebody duct tape them to your hands, and then that's just your hands until you finish your 240s.
I like how you just said it so nonchalantly. It was such a staple of your life.
I mean, it wasn't an uncommon occurrence. But yeah, no, we would get like
See what this
we would
old-ass
get
has to
Old
say.
English. We would get King Cobra. The King Cobra was actually kind of better than the Old English. King Cobra, they're both gross though. Like, malt liquor is just not my thing. I don't even like malt beverages like Mike's or you know.
Mike's Hard Lemonade is a malt beverage?
It is a malt beverage that it is alcohol derived from the fermentation of a malted like
Not
substance.
one of these levels.
Yeah, I mean, the immersion is just broken for me. They can't swim, and I can't get into this.
Yeah, but they're not your normal ape
Yeah, they can talk.
and
Well,
ride go-karts.
Diddy Kong can talk. Could Donkey Kong talk before the movie?
Yeah, he said stuff.
Because I've only ever seen him, like, just making funny faces and going, "Oh!"
Great casting.
Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like Seth Rogen.
Me too. I feel like he's one of those guys that if you were like friends with him, he would help you move.
I feel like he's one of those guys where, like, if you were friends with him and then he became, like, a big movie star, like, he would still treat you like he always has. Just, it doesn't matter that he's famous.
Do they still talk to James Franco?
I think so. Wait, were they not? Did they have a falling out or something?
I think he was like canceled or something.
James Franco?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There was some sort of allegation. I don't care about celebrity fucking gossip.
Same.
I mean,
Great actor.
my favorite genre of music is bands that Johnny Craig has been kicked out of. So
No clue who that is.
he was the singer for Dance Gavin Dance for a time and Amorosa, Slaves.
What was he kicked out for?
Well, he did some time for, I think, like, heroin possession.
Doing some time.
I mean, he's had a troubled life. I hear he's doing better. But yeah, no, he's just he had an interesting go of it for a while. Fantastic voice though, really talented, like, songwriter and
Sounds like a cool dude.
one of my favorite artists. But he's just not the best role model.
I'd hang out with him.
I probably would too. Like, honestly.
Look at these sharks. They look like such goobers.
They do. They don't look menacing at all. Like, if anybody is afraid of sharks, just look at these ones.
If you pulled out a dictionary and showed me...
I thought you were going to say pulled out a dick.
No. showed me the definition of goober, these sharks would be right there.
Yes, absolutely. Goober, see image above.
Oh, Jesus. Doesn't it take them like thousands of years to make pearls or something?
Not thousands, but it does take a long time.
Oh, yeah, they probably don't live 1,000 years.
I mean, they I think can. Like clams and like oysters and stuff, they can live for, not forever, but I think there's like some that have been recorded to be like a couple hundred years old.
Bumblebee Rumble.
Bumblebee Rumble. Bumblebee Rumble. Baby, rubber baby, rubber baby, rubber, fucking shit, dude.
Rubber baby buggy buster.
I was trying to say it fast. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Oh, you.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I gotta say it with a funny voice. This guy sucks. Also,
I'm just abusing it.
is this
at
the
point.
queen? Is this the queen bee?
I would assume.
And yeah, I mean, you've been abusing it for a while. At this point,
Listen, it's about sending a message at this point.
yeah, at this point, you just need to like beat it into submission. I mean, you had it in the red stage. You just gotta like be smart.
I don't think you can damage it in the red stage.
No, that's like showing how much damage you've done to it. That's how bosses work in these old games, right? The more you hit it, the more it changes to red, and then you kill it.
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
I mean, that's how it is in like the Metroid games and the Castlevania games, and
Metroid. Those games are good.
yeah,
Metroid is.
they're hard as shit.
She's probably.
I've never been able to beat one.
Metroid is probably one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, Metroid, the main character of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell?
I really like his suit. It's one of my favorite things about him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, John Metroid.
See, look, he turns back to yellow.
Oh. Well, it was just a phase then, Dad. Jeez.
Oh my god.
You literally just stood there.
I threw it. The animation didn't get there.
Which means you didn't throw it in time and just stood there.
Listen, let's not be concerned with who did what.
I'm not. I'm just concerned about you beating this fucking queen bee.
Is there a king bee?
No,
They just don't believe in like monarchy.
they don't believe. They just exist.
They don't believe.
No. No, I don't know why. That's just how they are. Ants are the same way. They have a queen, no king.
I'd be the king bee.
It is moving faster, I think.
Oh, for sure.
So that
Look,
that means
cheap.
That means progress, right? If it's moving faster,
Yeah, for sure. Right.
like, is he gonna? Hey,
I did it through cheap
abuse of save states.
Yeah.
But hey, we feel accomplished nonetheless because
And-
he struggled even with the save states.
I think we should create a suspend point
Aha!
because next time,
We're playing a different game. Well,
Yeah.
we're playing a few games, but
but we'll continue this.
later.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, if Tim feels like the
All right,
punishment
bye,
is
everyone.
enough. See ya.